School time means big changes to established routines, or maybe it's going back to your routine after summer break.
I know so many people kind of lose their routine, so you don't want your workouts to fall by the wayside. We're getting some advice from our 5-minute fitness coach, Dana Brown, about staying active when things are ever changing. Good morning, Dana. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
Nice to always have you back every week. All right, so routine is tough, especially when you're most people have lost their routine over the summer, right?
It gets so hard, and traditionally September is actually the slowest month in the fitness industry in the gym, believe it or not.
Just because people are so busy?
They're just getting back into a new routine, so it's figuring out how to fit it in. But you can be really creative. You don't necessarily have to get to the gym. It can be hard for parents who got into a good routine working out in the summer, and now they have to get up early with the kids, and they're just always on the go. So you can be creative, incorporate the kids. So if you're doing homework at night, spelling or math problems, throw in jumping jacks every time you get one correct.
Cool.
Or incorporating the kids as much as you can is really ideal because you're setting an example too.
And one of the things you talk about is actually family fitness time. So obviously little breaks, that's great, but also if you can do a family workout and make it fun, that's a huge priority too, right?
Yes, and spending time together.
Yeah.
Yes. So, a lot of families have the big calendar in the kitchen, the weekly events. Throw the workouts in on the schedule.
Right.
Even if you're just doing a little video, if it's raining outside, everybody gets together and does a video, or a family hike on the weekends. But getting the kids involved and doing things that are not traditional can keep you, even if you're just trying to maintain your fitness, you're not training for something specifically, you're just trying to stay in maintenance mode.
And you mentioned getting outside, getting some fresh air. That's good for your mental health in addition to your physical health too, right?
Oh my gosh, yes, so good. And September's beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, the fall in Connecticut's so beautiful, so getting outside is ideal.
What do you think is the biggest mistake maybe that some families make when they do start the school year? Is it just basically not prioritizing health? Because there's so much other stuff going on, it can kind of be easy to put it on the back burner.
Yes, especially with nutrition. When people are on the go and we're overscheduled and the kids have so many activities and you're just eating snacks in the car. When my kids were young, oftentimes I would make dinner right after school because they were starving.
Right.
And so that way they got a good nutritious meal and they weren't just snacking all afternoon. So that's one way to avoid that. But yeah, keeping up with it, continue moving. If you just forget about it for a while, it's harder to get back in.
So adapt and be flexible.
Yes, exactly. Like, you can't get to the gym, you can't do your Peloton workout, you can't get into the basement and do your normal thing. It's okay, be flexible. If you're waiting outside for the kids to get out of soccer practice or band lessons, whatever it is, you can get out of the car and do some things in the parking lot or at a playground or at the track. Every town has something.
Right. And I think sometimes people make the mistake of, I don't have time to do my full fitness regimen. All right, I'm just going to take the day off. And it's like, okay, you can scale back, but still try to do something.
Yes, anything. 20 push-ups or, just anything to keep your muscle. It takes 3 weeks to start losing muscle that you worked hard to build. So maintain it by doing squats, lunges, here and there. We talk about this a lot here, but fitness snacks, little 5-minute fitness snacks throughout the day, they all add up.
I like how you call them little snacks, too, because it makes it a little bit easier to, no pun intended, but digest, right?
Exactly.
So if people were going to pick like maybe 1 or 2 things to kind of incorporate just to kind of get back into the swing of things, what would you recommend?
Squats, planks, and push-ups.
Okay.
Yes, those are the 3.
Why those 3?
Because they're full body, you get the most bang for your buck. As many muscles as you can possibly incorporate at the same time. And also you rev your metabolism because you're incorporating all these muscles, so you're setting the tone for the day.
So squats, planks, push-ups, how many of each would you recommend trying to squeeze in? I know probably the more the better, right? But what's a good baseline?
20.
20
Go for that
each?
number 20.
20 of each?
20 squats.
Take a little rest, do it again?
Little mini rest, yes. 20 push-ups, you can do them on your knees, take breaks when you need to maintain your form. And then the plank, you're just holding that position.
For 20 seconds?
Yeah, 20 seconds. On your forearms is a little bit easier on the shoulders or all the way up. And, modify as you need to. You can start on your knees and then come all the way up. But little by little, that all adds up.
20, 20, 20?
20, 20, 20.
Little rest?
Yes, that's easy to remember.
And then repeat?
Yes.
How many times?
At least once, as many as time allows.
As many as you
snacks
can.
as you can squeeze in.
All right, very good. And I was thinking about it because, like, I'm sure when we were all growing up, TV had commercials. You know, like I mean, we have commercials,
Yeah.
but you know, we're not streaming. But now,
right.
when kids are watching
We would
TV,
get up. You're right.
you know, like you had to run to the bathroom, you had to run to go get a snack. So, and like that was when I think people had like a little mini break. And we don't have a lot of that anymore with streaming services. Should we pause and maybe say, it's like almost like a fire drill, right? Like take a little pause, do a little family fitness fun, and then
Like
go
a little
back?
reset.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Minimize the screen time as much as possible, especially when you're so busy and you're overscheduled. The best thing you can do is practice mindfulness, get away from the screen. That's another good thing. Practicing mindfulness and breathing techniques while you're driving. That helps to get you back in the moment.
What I'm learning, Dana, is people should just watch Channel 3 and The Wax where we have commercials.
We
That's
do.
the best way to stay in
Right.
shape.
Yes.
You can do
Brilliant.
your fitness snacks during the commercials. All right, here's how you can get in touch with Dana if you're looking for some more fun fitness ideas at Be Mind Body Fitness. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Dana. We appreciate
Thank you,
it.
guys.
Thanks, Dana.
Have a great day, everybody.